Good morning. It's 4:56 in the morning. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacey and this is Stacey Living. So today we're road tripping from Las Vegas and we're going to Sacramento. And with me is my best friend Vanessa.
Hello, nice to meet you guys.
And for today's topic we're going to be talking about moving out of state. So we were born and raised in Las Vegas. You were born in Vegas, right?
Yes, my whole life.
Okay, yeah, we were both born and raised in Vegas, and I've been living in California now for, how long has it been? 2017, so that's like
5 years.
4 years, because we did our master's in...
That's right, okay. In December it'll be 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Because you moved around January.
Yeah, so then Vanessa is going to be moving to Washington.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm moving to Yakima, Washington. It's known for its agriculture and its wineries, and I don't have any family out there. Completely brand new, just like you didn't have any family, huh?
No.
In Elk Grove or anything. So yeah, I'm excited.
Well, is there anything that get us like, what are you most nervous about? Let's start there.
I think feeling lonely. And I remember you telling me one time that, you know, whenever you're sick, you don't have anyone to count on.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm afraid of. Like, what if I, you know, lock my keys in my car? What if I get in a car accident? And I don't know, sometimes you just need like your family there. And that's one of the things that I think is the hardest for me, that I'm afraid of, knowing that I won't have anyone. Because you have to meet people, of course.
I think that's definitely one of the big ones. But I definitely think that once you move there, once you get a job, even if you don't get a job right away, you know, you're going to meet people that they're going to become like family, and you might have neighbors close by, even if they're not too close by. You should probably take them a basket or something.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Present yourself and be like, hi, I'm Vanessa, and just try to, you know, befriend them, just because if they're close to your home, they're gonna be like your closest, you know.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the most help to you.
Okay.
For anything for your house.
Yeah, that was just the biggest thing that I was scared of. And I think the other thing is just like getting used to the roads. Like, you know, Vegas, like we know it, like the back of our hand. Yeah, so.
Yeah. It's great. Not the grass. I mean, when I come back to Vegas, it's not.
You forget a little?
Yeah. So you're gonna end up forgetting too.
Yeah.
And then there's so many changes. So once you come back, it like everything looks different. And
yeah.
Nothing looks the same anymore. It's all different.
Hey, how long did it take you to get used to like leaving your family? Like, were you super sad or were you super happy?
I was sad.
And I know, sorry
cried.
family, I know, but no, like I want to know, like, you know.
I still cry sometimes, and I don't say goodbye to my dad. I don't say goodbye to my parents usually. I don't like goodbyes.
See you later.
With you guys, yeah. I don't. I just hug them good night.
Yeah.
Les doy un beso. Good night. I love you.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't
that's
even
good
say
to know.
anything. Y me voy.
That's good advice, though. That's really good advice.
Yeah, my mom, it breaks my heart porque es la que siempre me despide en la mañana casi.
And she doesn't cry?
So we started a new thing. So now what we do, en vez de irnos like, en vez de yo irme a la casa, I always take her for like brunch or lunch. And then from lunch, she usually takes her own car, or we'll meet up with like one of my sisters, or just, you know, if my dad's there, it's his day off, and then we'll I'll just leave from the restaurant to California. Okay. I don't go back home. Okay. I just make sure I pack my stuff before. And honestly, it feels a lot better
like you
okay.
just live a little bit further.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it doesn't feel like I'm actually leaving, so it kind of like tricks me mentally.
That's good. That's actually really good advice, though.
Yeah, so I
like
think
that.
that's a good one, because otherwise, like, I would just bawl my eyes out.
Yeah, and that's what I'm afraid of.
Like, oh.
Just because now when I talk to family, all they do is cry.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Vanessa. Today,
I know.
like, yeah.
But like again, it hasn't affected me too bad, just because I'm excited for the change.
Yeah.
And it'll be our first time buying a home, so all of that kind of like overpowers,
like,
you know, that we're making all of these sacrifices, but because of this, you know.
Yeah.
But of course, like, missing my family is like one of the things that I don't even want to think about.
Oh,
Yeah, my sister and my nephews. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one thing though, I mean, again, and that's one of the things that it gave me peace of mind, is that whenever I would come, or when I was going to leave, I always told myself it's only 1 hour on airplane.
Yeah.
So, you know, tell them that, like, it's only probably 1 hour and a half to you, because it's it's gonna be 14 hours from here to Vegas, you said? So 14 or 15?
14 and a half.
14 and a half, okay. So es poquito más, pero
It's like 2 hours and a half.
yeah, pero por avión no está lejos.
Yeah, no,
and
it's
like,
not. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think our families are at certain points where they can make that flight, or if they can't, like, even road tripping to those places, it's nice. It's it's a nice trip.
Yeah, no, I agree. But I'm definitely excited for, like, not no one knowing me. Like, I know that sounds so like tacky. You know what I mean? Because like,
It's not tacky. I think we all, you know, we're at different stages in our life, and it's like we keep going into different stages of our life where I think now we're like 30 and it's I love the 30s though, because I feel like it's like a whole nother level where you're stable and
I agree.
you already know.
Hey, did you know that supposedly your 40s is supposed to be like when you're the happiest?
Really?
The 30s is supposed to be stressful.
Well, the 40s, I heard something else for women, but
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean.
I'm like, maybe that's why it's that. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that probably plays I think we all know what that means.
I'm like,
I think that plays like a big part of it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm happy that, you know, even though I'm glad that we can say like our 30s are good. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people say that your 30s are the most stressful.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's probably, we're still going to keep hustling, so it's probably that, you know? But it just depends on the person. Well, overall, I think our 20s treated us well, and we're going, you know, we're stepping on the right foot into our 30s. But what is it that made you guys decide to move out of Las Vegas and go to Washington instead?
And I think you realize this now that you come into Vegas, do you see how like busy and crazy it's gotten, the traffic?
Yeah.
That's like the number one thing that made us know that we wanted to look for a job out of state and that we didn't want to stay in Vegas. And it's crazy because I never pictured leaving Las Vegas. Like, I always loved it, and now I don't, just because I noticed the pace of life.
Are you worried at all que los lujos que te das aquí en Las Vegas no te los vas a dar allá?
Kind of, but not really, because ever since the pandemic started, there's been a lot of changes. So before, remember, everything was open 24/7, and then the pandemic hit, and then everything started closing like around 8 or 9. So then that made me already like trained to not like, you know, that's why I'm not too afraid.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we used to go, I don't know, when I lived here, we used to go to the mall every single week. We used to go to the outlets every single week.
Yeah.
We used to go to, like, bowling every other week.
But I can still do that, you know?
Yeah, but, like, how many malls do we have here in Las Vegas?
Yeah, a few, like 4.
Count 'em.
Yeah. Let me see, there's the fashion show, there's the Galleria, there's the Meadows, which is kind of not a mall. There's the Boulevard, that's kind of not a mall, but it's still considered a mall.
There's the mall.
There's the Summerlin one, that's 5. There's the one in Henderson, that's an outlet, that's 6. Am I missing?
Outlet.
The one, no, the South one, yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the Prim one, so that's like 7.
Yeah.
I think that's it, right?
I think so.
Oh, and then there's the Caesars, the Forum shops.
Oh, the
that's
Miracle
like
Mile.
yeah, there's the Miracle. Oh no, I was talking about the Caesar. You're talking about the Miracle Mile.
Miracle
So that's like 8, 9. I don't know. I lost count already. There's a lot. So I do understand it, but I don't know. Like I've also become a homebody, so I enjoy staying home. You know?
Yeah, I do get it. I'm a homebody now, and especially with the baby now. Like, ya ni salgo. Oh my gosh. Okay, aquí vamos a salir al In-N-Out.
Okay.
All right. Sorry guys. It's just we're going to go eat right now. We're going for breakfast. Well, kind of lunch. Breakfast.
Yeah.
Brunch.
We've been up for a few hours.
Yeah. We left Vegas at 5. Sorry, totally getting off topic here, but a few pros and cons of living in Vegas. Again, some of the pros, I definitely think the shopping and the deals and just everything. There's so much variety. Like, I know in Sacramento, you know, we do have malls, and I've been to the one in Sacramento. I've been to the Arden one. I've been to the Roseville one, the Folsom ones. We've been to, you know, the ones all around, but it's not the same thing, because it's not like there's like here, as you're listening, there's like 6 malls. It's an actual mall. It's not a premium outlet. They're malls where you have choices, where if in one mall it doesn't have, like, if the Victoria's Secret doesn't have the pajama set you expected, the next one probably will, or you can just ask and call yourself, and they'll just let you know. And it's, I mean, it sounds kind of shallow to be talking about it like that, but it feels like the lifestyle.
And the restaurants.
And the restaurants, especially.
The restaurants, I think, are very important, because they were always open. And then remember, at midnight they would have sales, the early bird specials.
Oh, the happy hour.
Yeah, or the happy hour.
Yeah.
And it was like $4.99 for eggs and steak. You know what I mean? Which
so
I miss. They don't have that anymore.
Why?
They took it out from the pandemic, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
So there's a lot of changes that have happened already. So I think that's why, again, getting back to your question, I think that's why I'm okay with it.
Okay.
And then with online shopping, I love online shopping.
Oh.
I love not leaving my home.
Yeah, I've had to move over to online shopping too.
Yeah.
Not by choice though, because again, it's more so for, you know, with my baby. It's life changes after you have kids, guys. It changes a lot. I mean, it doesn't have to, but I chose for it to change. Again, it just to each their own. Do you plan on having kids soon after you move?
Not too soon. Maybe like within the next year is my wedding for sure. And then maybe like within the next 2 years, I can tell you for sure. Within the next 2 years, I'm hoping to be settled, and I'm hoping to be mentally ready for a child.
Why did you choose Washington?
Again, I think it was just more of luckily a job opportunity fell on my fiance's lap that we couldn't say no to. And when we went to go visit it, like, you just get that feeling where, like, this is home, you know? And I think that's important, because I visited so many places, but they haven't felt like home. And this place felt like home, surprisingly. I don't know it. Well, I do know. There was a Target, there was a TJ Maxx, there was a Hobby Lobby, and that made it feel like home for me. Okay. I'm not gonna lie.
That made it feel home. Like, wherever there's a Target, TJ Maxx, that's home.
And a Hobby Lobby, yeah. That's a home for me. But yeah, no, that's why I chose it. And I love the fact that there was a lot of agriculture, just like here in California, because again, we're so used to the desert.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's a huge one. Are you ready for the weather change? We're desert rats, girl. Come on.
I know.
Or
I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the weather change, because right now summer has been killing me. It's been so hot.
Guys, it was 118 leaving Vegas today. And right here, I'm in California now. I'm in Bakersfield, and it's 98 degrees.
And yet we're still blasting the AC.
Yeah, but I mean, come on.
We're from Vegas, though, yeah.
The 118, that's a lot.
That's definitely one of the perks that I'm looking forward to the most. And I'm also looking forward to picking up new hobbies. You know, like in Vegas, again, you can't do a lot of hobbies because it's too hot. The hobby is staying inside the house so that you don't freaking get heat exhaustion.
And again, it may sound like I'm like pro Vegas, but I live in California, so it's not like if I loved it that much, I'd probably still live there, and I still do. I mean, I would probably I don't know if I would ever move back because of the education system, but maybe if I'm old, I'll move back. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so one thing I will say is that in Las Vegas, we are so used to there being luxury everywhere. We expect clean bathrooms, nice countertops, nice, brand new toilets, brand new everything brand new. Or luxury wise, like everything's really, even like if you go to a McDonald's or if you go like to the Wendy's, they're being renovated constantly. So when you go, they're always like brand new. Whereas when you go to other states, it's not always the case. It's kind of, I don't want to say run down, but yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah.
And
you definitely see a difference for sure.
I definitely saw the difference at the gym.
Oh.
All right, we are so spoiled with LVAC. How much is LVAC now?
I think it's like $30 a month now. I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm assuming because it used to be $22 before. So I'm assuming it's like at least $30 now.
So I used to get the yearly deal where I used to pay the whole year.
Me
it was
too.
$144.
Yeah.
So mind you, they have a running, like you could run on a track on the top, and there's like a whole bunch of nice windows, and you can see like the outside. They're 24/7.
There's many locations.
There's many locations. They have a sauna, they have a steam room, they have pools, they have jacuzzis, they have multiple of everything. When
Classes,
you go, oh my gosh. But they're everywhere, guys, and they're like nice and luxurious, and like I said, they're just a whole nother level of type of gym that you don't find elsewhere. And I think that's been like one of the biggest things, that you can find a nice gym like that, but you're gonna pay a pretty penny for it.
Oh, interesting.
So again, just like those things, I think, in Las Vegas, I think those are pros that Vegas offers. All right, let's talk about some of the cons, because I feel like I keep I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, vamos.
Some of the cons. Again, I think we talked about traffic. That's what's getting me out. I know that people say like, oh, it's nothing compared to California traffic. But again, growing up in Vegas, you would get from one side of town to another in like 10-15 minutes. That's not possible anymore.
Yeah, it takes a good while. That's very true.
So that, and then it just feels overcrowded. Yeah, overcrowded.
Yeah,
the housing is so expensive.
Yeah, I did go up. It definitely went up, and it doesn't seem like it's going down. Even if,
And I don't know. I voted for the dispensaries when they first opened up, thinking that money was going to go to education, supposedly. That didn't happen, and I feel like that's brought a lot of crime to Vegas. I really do.
Really?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that mellow them out?
No.
Why not?
There's so much crime. And I don't know specifically that it's drug related.
Oh, yeah.
But that's what I'm associating it with, just because there's dispensaries like in every corner, and there's so much crime now that you didn't see so much before.
Yeah. Well, with higher population, I guess it comes with it. That's true. I mean, it could be related. I guess there's different types. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But, yeah. So, well,
I think those are the biggest things. And the heat is getting ridiculous.
That's so true. Doesn't it seem like it's hotter than before?
I don't know how I survived 30 years of my life in Vegas. No.
Honestly, it kind of feels like it's getting worse, though.
It does.
Does it?
But you know what? I feel like it's, again, I don't want to talk about global warming, but I don't know if you remember, like, for Halloween, it was always super cold.
It was.
Like, freezing when we were kids, remember?
It was, yeah.
And
now it's hot.
Now it's hot, yeah. But then summer didn't come till, like, literally, like, June.
Yeah.
And before it used to be super hot by, like, March, April. So, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing that's happening with the climate over here.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's, again, like that's a big thing of why we want to move too, because during summer we don't go out. We stay in because it's so hot. So hot.
Not even the casinos yet?
No, we don't go out at all. Even if just getting into your car, you're already getting burned.
Yeah.
You're already getting burned. You have to have your windows tinted in Vegas. You just have to. It's a must. Driving is such a pain in the ass because the sun is always in your eyes, even with sunglasses.
That's true, yeah. Yeah, I think because we're from Vegas, we constantly always wear glasses, like sunglasses.
Yep.
So it's like, that's the number one thing, guys.
Yep. And then how the sun sets also like affects your eyes. Like it's, I don't know, again, like I don't know how I've made it so long being in Vegas. And then especially because we didn't even all the events we went to, things we did.
Yeah, but I could see the overcrowding. I think with the Raiders Stadium and new casinos coming in, and just with the inflation and everything going on, I think a bunch of people just decided to move, and you know, the prices aren't coming down because people just came here and you know, purchased.
They're willing to pay, that money. Mm-hmm.
That they're, you know, a house that you pay, you know, $500,000 here looks like $1 million house in California. So
yeah. So, but again, it's definitely changing, because I know that now with my price range, I was like, again, I was hoping for a house and it wasn't happening. It was going to be like a condo. That's the only thing that I'd be able to afford. And again, this is in Vegas. Like, you know, you wouldn't think that. And again, like, we are teachers, so, you know, it was a little disappointing. So again, that I think is also another reason of why we chose to move. A bigger bang for our buck when it came to housing, you know, and again, just the climate in general and the pace of life. We're a city that's always like go, 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 and
yeah, that's a huge one right there. You just, you know, right there. That's, I was actually talking to someone else back home about that in California, like, life feels to me, like, my life feels like so much, I don't want to say smoother, but it feels a lot more, like I get more done.
paced.
Yeah. Like here, I feel like the days go by like that.
Yeah.
Like, not here because we're in California now, but
yeah, I know
in Las Vegas, yeah. Like, it feels like even when I come for vacation, like, it just feels like there is no vacation. Like, there is no...
And it flies, right?
Yeah, because it just went by. Like, I was here for a week already, and it doesn't even feel like a week.
Yeah.
It doesn't, because it just feels like we're constantly doing something. And I think, like, there's always something to do. And over here in California, I feel like there are days where I'm just like, I didn't do anything all day. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I
barely have those days. I barely have them. I mean, I take advantage of them whenever we can, but yeah, that's one thing that I don't like about Vegas. Constantly, there's always things to do, and I think because people are always working, like, again, you don't have Sundays we're off. No, like, this is a 24/7 city, you know, well, and it gets to you for sure. It really does.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, I'm off during the summer. You're off now too.
Yeah.
So is this the first summer you're going to be completely off?
Yeah, this is the first summer, and
so that it might change with you too.
Yeah, I'm excited though. I'm excited for change because I've usually worked summers. Like, I'll take a week or two off, but you know, yeah, it's different. This one I'll be off the whole summer, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I do have to say, I miss calling you guys like at midnight and being like, hey, what are you guys up to? Let's go to B-Dubs during the summer.
God, I remember that. What a happy hour.
Yeah.
I remember that. That was
like,
always
those
really
were,
nice.
I miss that. Like, obviously, probably not with my baby anymore, but you know, those were good times.
Yeah. No, but you know what? Like, I feel like even with time now, like, I don't do that anymore.
You don't do that?
I don't do that anymore.
Well, I mean, I haven't done that since.
No, but even now, like, I live in Vegas and I have the ability and, you know, the option to do it. But no, I'm telling you, I think, I like to be in bed by 9. And I'm telling you, like, we like to order in because we don't like leaving. We're homebodies, you know. Like, it's just funny how you change over the years too, you know. Yeah. Like, I don't know. We just want to avoid. We want to avoid the crowds. We want to avoid the driving. Like, just, you know, if we can order, we rather order, or if we can cook it at home, I rather just cook it at home. Just because I don't want to deal with, like, going out, you know. It does become a hassle, and oh my god, the drivers are so crazy too. Like, that's another thing I've noticed.
I think there's crazy drivers everywhere.
That's true.
I mean, they're a whole nother breed in Vegas, I will say that. When I moved over here, I didn't realize there were so many, like, cameras at the stoplights, and I mean, I got those, you know, expensive photo shoots.
Oh, wow.
With my picture on it.
With your Starbucks? I can totally see you. That's so funny.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny when I got the check.
Oh my god.
Or when I got the bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're kind of like 600. I don't know about now, but yeah.
Wow, that's nuts.
And you can't fight them.
Yeah.
You know how in Vegas we have like lawyers for everything?
Yeah.
Like, in cada esquina. Oh, you got a ticket? Don't worry. You only pay 100 or 200 and we take care of it. No, I had to pay this full $600 because I called attorneys all the way in San Francisco, and they're like, if it was one of the light ones, you're probably gonna just have to pay it because
there's no fighting it.
There's no fighting it. They have your picture. They have evidence.
Yeah, no, that's true.
And I was just like, okay, I guess I'll pay it.
That's so funny. No, that's one thing. Yeah, the driving, again, you rather just avoid all of that craziness and just stay inside. And again, I don't know if it's my personality that has changed over the years, but yeah, we don't do it. Me and my fiance, we just rather stay home, and sometimes I go to bed very hungry. But you know, just to avoid it, I'd rather just wait till the next day or something, you know?
Yeah. Really? You wait the next day?
Yeah. I'd rather just, because again, I don't want to deal through the hassle of having to just order
cereal.
Or that's true, but
I eat cereal. I love cereal at midnight.
I believe it or not, I don't buy milk.
No? Well, I've had to. I mean, I'm totally off topic.
I know. Yeah, me too.
You too?
Me? Or you?
Oh, no, el niño. Yo no.
Oh,
Yo
no,
I am.
I am. Again, but I still like milk. You know, I still love cheese, but I try not to because it really doesn't do me very well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I do eat it. You know, not often though.
Well, you'll be able to eat cereal here